The two sisters discovered, in terror, that their mother had died at home. Staring at the leftover injection supplies on the table, the two children didn't call the police. Instead, they hid their dead mother in a box in the storage room. With their mother gone, they became orphans. They'd never had a father. What awaited them would be being sent to an orphanage, and the chance of them being adopted by the same family was almost zero. Sandy didn't want to be separated from her younger sister. But one day, their mother's boyfriend showed up unexpectedly. Sandy had no choice but to force herself to stay calm. She went outside and told him her mother wasn't home. Luckily, he didn't get suspicious, but he said he'd come back again. Sandy knew this couldn't go on forever, so the next day she searched online for other solutions. One option caught her eye. If you're 18 or older and can prove you're capable of caring for them, you can apply to adopt your younger sibling. Sandy immediately had a plan. She wanted to get a fake ID. However, the price gave her pause. Fortunately, after hearing her story, the worker decided to help her for free, though it would take a week. A week later, just as Sandy was picking up the ID and about to leave, her mother's boyfriend showed up again. Sandy rushed to lock the door, but it did nothing. The man kicked the door open forcefully, rushed in, and pinned Sandy against the wall. He searched every corner but couldn't find the mother and immediately guessed she must have died of an overdose. His real reason for coming this time was the $200 monthly subsidy. Sandy quickly agreed to give it to him, but the man then turned his predatory gaze to underage Sandy. Her younger sister heard the commotion, hurried over, jumped onto his back, and bit his ear. In the end, the man stormed off in anger. The younger sister then shared her thought. She didn't want to leave this place. Because her sister didn't want to leave, Sandy finally decided to call the police. Watching her mother's body being taken away, Sandy realized that maybe the orphanage was the best outcome after all.